Oh, that's artist Wyland working the back lot there. And this is my buddy Artie Rose from Solar Alliance of America right here. Artie, let's just jump right into this. Over the last couple of months here, hundreds of people have signed up with the #1 solar-rated program in America.
Yes.
That happens to be Solar Alliance of America.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate, Mark, since we've been coming on the show and featuring our program. And most people don't realize what the program really is. They just think it's another solar program. But we literally have the #1 rated solar program in the country. And what makes it so unique is the fact that we offer a system with absolutely no down payment. There's no monthly payments. There's no interest for 18 months.
And that really sums it up, folks. And if you'd like Artie to come out to your house and explain it to you and really break down your electric bill, and we're talking solar electric here, he'll come out and do that. In fact, for the first 15 callers, he'll even give you a $50 Visa gift card if you qualify. And all you have to do to qualify is own your home, and your bill has to be at least $150 a month or more. Then the numbers all start to make sense. Artie, I've done it, my parents have done it, my neighbors have done it. We've talked about this many times on the program. What's the #1 reason people don't invest in solar?
It's really a myth, Mark. Most people in their minds, they think that solar energy, the initial investment is too high. They think about solar energy from 10, 15, 20 years ago, and they think it costs tens of thousands of dollars. And let's face it, if I can understand where a homeowner would say, why would I invest tens of thousands of dollars to save a couple of $100 on my utility bill?
Yeah, except when you came out to my house, you laid a year's worth of bills out. It took 10 minutes for you to explain to me how this would make financial sense.
Right.
Without a calculator, without a bunch of fancy numbers. It was so ridiculously simple. In fact, I want to listen to some of your customers here just talking about the initial investment on this.
Sounds great.
Well, actually, my initial investment, I had no out-of-pocket expense. I mean, it was interest-free for the first year. I had no expenses. The cost of the system, like I said, was significantly less than the one I'd had priced out a year before.
That, to me, was the biggest sell right there. Is, you know, no money coming out of my pocket right off the bat. You know, I'm still with 12 months with no money down, no payments, and the incentives is what the big ticket. That's what sold me as well, and saving money.
The initial investment will pay off in about 5 years for me, so it was well worth the money.
And that's what I figured too. About 5 years, I would own the system completely. But now, if there's no initial investment, the money's got to come from someplace. You don't work for free.
Right, Mark. But you have to realize there are incentives, and everybody knows there's incentives that are offered by the state and the federal government. What our company does is we handle the incentives from the state. There's literally nothing, as you know. You basically have to initial, you have to sign. We take care of all the work. But what's so unique over that 18-month period that we're talking about is the federal government, as long as you pay federal income taxes, will pay for 30% of the cost of the system. Then you receive a check from SDG&E, our local utility, right, for a portion of the system, and also you experience 18 months of utility savings. Now, all that money that you've accumulated, give to us, but more importantly, at the conclusion of the 18 months, there is a balance. The only thing we're asking homeowners to do is take their SDG&E bill, the money they're already designated towards their utilities, and pay for the system.
So, in other words, the system doesn't cost any more, in fact, probably less than what you're already paying to SDG&E. And within 5 years, in my case, I don't pay anything else. I'm paid off, done.
It's free energy, Mark. We have a saying at our office, you are either going to pay for a solar system and own it, or you're going to pay for the system and not own it. But it's not a question of whether you're going to put the money out, because tax dollars, if you're giving the money to the federal government, we're talking about diverting that money. We're talking about the same money you're giving SDG&E, diverting the money.
And again, you say if you don't get a system of your own, you're paying for other people to get a system because of all these incentives that you as a taxpayer are contributing to. The Summer Spectacular. Tell me about that.
It's unbelievable, Mark. We've done everything we can. We can't just give people the system, but what we're going to be doing for this summer is we are going to pay the sales tax. We're going to pay for all the permits, and we are extending our no down payment, no monthly payments, and no interest for 18 months.
Pretty simple, folks. There's the number on your screen. It's Solar Alliance of America, Artie Rose. And you know, I'd love to tell you that Artie himself will come out, but he's pretty much obligated to the 20 or 30 of my neighbors. So if you want more information, you call the number, but what I suggest you do is you call and you make an appointment. It'll be Artie or one of his representatives. First 15 callers, a $50 Visa gift card. just for him coming out and explaining this to you. And there's no obligation whatsoever, I promise you.
Mark, we'll even give them an estimate that's good for up to 6 months. They want to shop around, look around, but we guarantee one thing, Mark. We provide a very, very unique service to homeowners where they can actually own a solar system today.
Okay, and if you have any questions about that, you can contact me here at the station. I'll tell you about my personal experience. I'm thrilled with it. Solar Alliance of America. Artie?
Always a pleasure, Mark.
It sure is. Thanks. Good to see you.